Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? We're off to a bad start. Stream is just tanking right now. It is hot here, so you'll have to bear with me as I'm in my tank top here. Man. We're just dropping so many packets. What's the deal? Hi, Katie. We are not doing so great. I don't know what's going on. Stream's starting off with bad quality. Maybe it's better now? I don't want to speak too soon. Yeah. I think it's about like probably 7 seconds behind, which isn't terrible. But it was 5 seconds behind before the stream started. Seems to be holding steady now. I was messing with some settings because I don't know if you've noticed, and it's bothered me a lot, but when I transition from scene to scene, it sometimes the paint swipe isn't fast enough. And so the image changes before it has a chance to complete. And then even beyond that, there are sometimes, no, all the time, most of the time, where the paint swipe goes across to fill in the screen, and then it's supposed to go across again to wipe the screen clean for the new scene, and it just like instantly clears. And I was looking into that. Apparently it has to do with frame rate mismatch, FPS mismatch. So my transitions video is at 60 FPS and my stream is at 30 FPS. So it's cutting it short about halfway through. So I need to look into how I can re-render my video, my transition down to 30 FPS, because I can't quite do 60 FPS on stream. I tried that and it wasn't working well. But we seem to be pretty good now, maybe? Question mark. Yeah. How's everyone? Katie, how was camping? Oh, Katie, did you see the link I shared in Discord? In the general chat? It's only like a post or two up. I thought you would appreciate that. Let's see. What's been going on? Today is Tuesday. We had an extremely hot weekend. It's been ridiculously hot. Obviously, I'm wearing a tank top. You did see it. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. Don't let your kids anywhere near this adorable game. But yeah, I gave Country Girl this fan because I took the AC unit into my office here because I was working at home today. So man, that was nice to be able to stay cool all day. We've been playing outside a lot, water fights with the kids. Just got back yesterday. Whoa, buried in work. Oof, that's rough. Yesterday, so you got back on Monday and you had a lot of work today. Chemicals great. You're burned to a crisp. Ouch. Saw a couple of your photos. Looked like a fun time. Any good transitions? Ooh, blistering sunburns. Ouch. You wear sunscreen? I hate sunscreen personally, but I'll wear it. It was fun, but OMG, do I need a different sunscreen? Yeah, I bet. Wow. Country Girl is very particular about her sunscreen. You want to be back to work so bad? I bet. You've been out for a while now, Jenny. Don't do that. Good advice. Just don't do that. Oh, give me a break. Don't do that. Speaking of not doing things, my Google Keep Notes was going to refresh on me. 13 miles from home on a bike ride. Now's your chance. Wait, now's... What chance? Apparently spray on sunscreen is not too effective. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Katie did miss Friday, so... You've got quite the lead. Chance to be number one. Yeah. I don't know if 13-mile bike ride is going to be enough. Given cancer history, I don't blame her. I'm pale as heck, so I'm picky about it too. Yeah. I historically have been very bad about wearing sunscreen. Water Baby's spray on sunscreen is great. I used to work outside doing landscaping and water features and stuff, and I put on sunscreen only on the hottest of days, and otherwise I tried to avoid it. I just hate the feel of it. It's just gross. So, but yeah, I use it a little more often now because Country Girl is on me about it. Your nurse friend scoffs at you. Country Girl, sunscreen is so stressful. There's so many options. Trying to find cruelty-free, chemical-free, reef-safe. There's a lot. Bad about wearing sunscreen when I did irrigation too. Yeah, I feel like it kind of comes with the territory, right? You get into landscaping or any outdoor work like that, and it's just kind of in the culture, right? I don't know. It's weird. But do you see an uneven mole there? Yeah, I have a lot of moles. I've seen a dermatologist. That's the word I was looking for. Your dad doesn't wear sunscreen at all, and he had to get a spot taken out of his cheek. That was rough. Yeah, I did see a dermatologist a while back, and I think they checked stuff like that. Yeah, yep. Oh, into your eyes. That's the worst, Eric. Oh, I hate that. Are you riding your bike and watching me stream and chatting? Or are you like stopped at a light or something? Because that's really impressive if you are. Way to go. But also don't get hit by a car or something. Stop for water break. Okay, cool. Beak. It does hurt so much. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Goodness, I'm tired. Yesterday, you're on the Berkey Gilman road over to Bellevue and then up around Lake Washington. Ah, nice. Getting ready for Saturday. Your back hurts. Oh no, it does. That's why I use face sunscreen on my face and regular sunscreen everywhere else. See, I didn't even know there was a face sunscreen. Didn't even know that existed. I'm trying. Yep, sounds good. Yesterday I was working and Use face sunscreen for my face, and it worked amazing, but not often enough, or we have some, but generally face sunscreen tries to be more sheer and isn't reef safe. Huh. Layer sunscreen makes my eyebrows? Interesting. I've never heard that before. There's a literal line on my forehead where you can see I didn't put sunscreen on high enough. Oh no. Oh man, that's rough. Like, amazing. Right, so work yesterday, I was so busy, but by the end of the day I had only put in like 3.25 hours. It was rough. I had so many meetings yesterday. I was in and out, hardly had any time to do any work, and then the work that I did do, I don't know, wasn't a lot. It was weird. So you maybe hear me talk about, you know, work hours and stuff like that. Like, obviously I'm at work for 8 hours, 8.5 technically, usually more, but getting burns, so I have but I have so many more freckles now. Oh man. But yeah, so like I'm there for the full day, and I'm usually working most of the time, right? Like, we do a lot of context switching at work, so I'll be doing one thing and then I switch to something else, and it takes time to like transition mentally, often between two tasks. You have a pic of your lovely sunburn on Facebook, you poor thing. Oh, Katie does. Oof. Jump back on the bike. Talk to you in an hour-ish. All right, Eric. Good luck. Ride safe. Self-hydrated, drink lots of Gatorade. Yep. I found that using aloe vera or some type of lotion or something like that to help hydrate the skin helped me not peel so much. That's honestly the thing I hate the most about sunburns, right? Sure, it hurts. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Don't touch me. But peeling, oh, it drives me crazy. I hate it so much because it's never consistent, right? You go to peel something and it like breaks off halfway through, and then you peel again and it breaks off a little bit and a little bit and a little. I hate it. I hate it so much. But using aloe vera or like a sunburn like healing cream or whatever, or even just regular lotion, helps hydrate the skin and prevent it from peeling. So I try to do that every single time I get a sunburn. Hate that peeling. Yeah, so work hours, I'm there for like 8.5, but I only put in like 3.25, right? That's just billable time. So sometimes I'll say like, oh my gosh, I put in like 7 hours today. Everyone else is like, yeah, I work for 8. What's the big deal? It's, yeah, just something I think about whenever I talk about my work hours. Impossible, Jenny. Unpossible. Nice little jam. Paris Nightwalk. Has anyone watched Stranger Things? Kate, I know you like scary stuff. Have you seen all of Stranger Things yet? Country Girl and I started watching it, and she didn't want to watch it at night anymore. We may pick it up again when we have time during the day, but I watched it with some friends, and I just finished the last bit of the second half of season 4, and whoa boy, what a ride! Oh man. Oh, you started watching it today? All right, well, I won't spoil anything. I absolutely abhor spoilers, so I would not. Season 4. Okay. Yep. East Jackie just gave me a look saying yes. Yes regarding what? What was the look for? Stranger Things or Sunburns? Which topic are we on? Excellent, Katie. I'm excited to hear from you about it. I'm thinking about making some more channels in the Discord server, like more specific channels, topic specific, to hopefully drive conversation a little more. Oh, she watched Stranger Things. Okay, nice. Yep, it was good. It was definitely a little scary, maybe a little scarier than previous seasons, but man, it was good. It was so good. But yeah, adding extra channels like, I don't know, anime or maybe just like shows and movies, right? So that we could talk about Stranger Things or anime or whatever in that channel. I feel because just having general, I don't know, maybe doesn't drive conversation like I'm hoping for. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that would be worth it. If you have any thoughts for like topic specific channels, let me know or drop them in the server and stream request channel. I might just update that to feature requests. But I want it to be about the stream too. I don't know. So indecisive. Yeah. So one of the topics for the evening, pets. Yeah, you want a pets channel? Post pictures of your pets and stuff. We can do that at work. So get this, at work, I'm gonna pull up my chat at work. We have several off-topic channels for just whatever people want to chat about that's not work related, and one of the channels started out as pets, and I don't remember when it was, but at some point we didn't have any pets. Jack was asking about the game. Oh yeah, the game. It was Codenames. Yeah, it's right here. Still right here. It needs to go from here to the car so that when we go to church on Sunday, it makes it to church, and then I can pass it off to you. It's not that far. It's literally on the other side of this wall right here. I mean, technically it has to go around this wall out the front door and to the car, but it's not that far. It's right there. I just gotta do it. It's gotta move somehow. And I haven't been the one to do it yet. But anyway, so this pets channel at work, people are posting like pictures of their pets and stuff. And at some point, one of my kids was born. No. I don't remember. I don't see the picture in here. But I was like, make it sprout legs. Yeah, I wish. I was like, hey, not a pet, but this is like the closest channel to post it in. So here's my pet kid or whatever. And people were like, oh, haha, yeah, that's, whatever. And so now it's been renamed Pets and Kids. So it's a channel at work for chatting and posting pictures of your pets and your kids. Your furry babies and your not furry babies. I don't know. I mean, some babies are pretty furry, but yeah, several pictures. There's a couple of my coworkers who had newborns recently. One of them actually just got back from paternity leave. Actually, they both did. And so there's a couple newborn pictures in here. Good stuff. Anyway, yeah, I can add a pets and or kids channel. I'm thinking I'll do maybe like a movies and shows channel. 5 fur babies now. Passes that. That's a lot. Stinking Charlotte has saved her life. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll do those two. I don't know if I'll do like a video game channel or something else, but we'll think of some. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Oh, so stream topic for the evening. I don't know how long this stream topic will carry on, but carry on for throughout the night. But James Webb, holy smoke, freaking telescope. Super cool images. Have you all seen some of these images from the James Webb telescope? This is the first one I saw. Now playing Star Power by Dr. Vox. How appropriate. This is the first one that I saw, and a friend actually posted it on Facebook. And it was shared. It was posted originally by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and his caption on it was like, "Ignore the pointy ones." Right, the pointy ones like this one here. Those are stars within our own galaxy. Yeah, it does, Katie. Super tiny. So ignoring the pointy ones, everything else that you see in here is a galaxy. Each one of these dots, tiny little itty bitty dots in the background even, all of them are galaxies. As big or bigger than the Milky Way. Like, that's insane. The amount of stuff in here. I don't remember what he said. Some of these are like warped and like stretched or whatever, or curved. I can't remember what he said about those. But yeah, it just blows my mind. Each of these is a galaxy. Some of them you can see in actually really good detail. Like you can see the spirals on this one here. That's so cool. The ones that are swirled are also like 13 billion light years away. Yeah, that was the other part of it. 13 billion light years away. That's ridiculous. Warp zones are probably closer. I don't know. I don't know if those they're using gravitation. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, those gravitational lending to basically point a telescope at a universal telescope. Lensing. Yes. Yeah, it was the distortion of gravity on light, I think is what the post said, or something like that. Yeah, light travels very fast. It's a huge distance. Yeah, that's just super cool. Super cool to me. I love space. There's a whole gallery of them. There's another one. Oh, this one was cool. This one was really cool. I don't know if... Let me see if I can find... Yeah, Country Girl showed me this image earlier. This is... Why is it so small? Give me a bigger picture. There we go. So Country Girl showed me this picture earlier this evening, and this is the Hubble space telescope of this quintet. And then this is the same exact set of galaxies, but taken by the James Webb. And like looking at the, like, they're both incredible, right? But just look at the amount of detail, the amount of galaxies in the background there, or stars even, between the two. Billion even. What a... Oh, right. So when you look at them, you're looking 13 billion light years into the past. Yep. Yes. We know what you meant, Jenny. Yeah, that's just mind-blowing. How does... I can't even... They say humans struggle to comprehend like large numbers, right? Like billions, like $1 billion. How do you even visualize that much money? How do you even like comprehend that much time, right? That time or distance. It's insane. Yeah. That's so cool. I love looking at this stuff. Just fascinating. Oh, is this a comparison side by side too? Videos on shuffling a deck of cards. Oh, and just like the number of possible like combinations you mean for decks? Yeah. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid. Okay, this is the one we started with. Great. Oh, man. 52 factorial. Yeah. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8. Oh. All right. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I didn't really have much else to say about that. I thought about talking about, like, if you could go to space, would you? Or, you know, if space travel were safer, would you do it? Or whatever. But, yeah, if you want to talk about that in chat, feel free. I'll jump in. We can talk about that. But that's all I wanted to talk about, really, was just look at the photos and marvel. But we have more Stanley Parable to play. Amber will not. Yeah, you've asked. Yeah, Country Girl won't. She won't do it. You don't even like flying, Jenny. Come on. Space flying is different than regular flying, right? It's not quite the same. I mean, maybe. Yeah, Country Girl won't do it. If I would totally do it given the opportunity. Oh man, that would be so cool. Granted, with the way things are right now, like, you know, just going up and back or whatever is one thing. I wouldn't go to Mars with the way things are right now. One-way trip and all. I'm not so thrilled with that idea, but would you go to Mars, Kevin? If you had the opportunity to go right now, given like the plans for the trip to Mars? I would totally go if there was more certainty. Why are they knocking at my door? Probably. I wonder what space smells like. Yeah, actually, Katie. So first of all, that reminds me of Futurama and the smelloscope. But second, scientists can actually... I'd miss you too, Kevin. Scientists can actually figure out what space smells like. Oh, it'd be so cool. Based on different nebulas and stuff like that, they can, based on the light that is coming through them... I have no idea who's knocking. Someone was knocking at my door. Can't see who it is. Yeah, based on light, based on different measurements that they can take of things in space, they can actually figure out what chemical compositions nebulas and other things are composed of, and then based on those compositions, they can tell you what that thing would smell like. I don't remember. I was reading an article about it a while back. I would have to Google something to link you, but yeah, it was fascinating. I was reading it. I was like, what? They know what space smells like, or at the very least, they know what some things in space smell like. That's crazy. All right. Let's pause this music. Let's get into the Stanley Parable. There's always a little something here at the start of the game, so I like to switch over before I jump in too far. so you can all experience this little intro piece with me. We want to know what time it is again? Quinn spit up in our bed. Oh, man. What is going on with him? He was doing so well for quite some time. Does anyone really, truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game's settings to your exact specification, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. Probably I switched back to dairy today and he's feeling it. Yeah, that would do it. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. Neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Aw, it's the last time we get to interact with whoever or whatever this is. Video games were meant to be played alone. That is not true. You like being alone, don't you? Not necessarily. That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Oh. Kinda sad. Epilogue? What is that? I mean, I know what an epilogue is, but... what is up with this hallway? What do y'all think? Are we going to begin the game or should we check out this epilogue? Oh, is that because we quote unquote beat the game? Last time we played? I think we reached the end of the game and so now there's an epilogue to view? Maybe? I don't know. What do you want to do? Begin the game or watch the epilogue? Or maybe we don't watch it. Maybe we just experience the epilogue. Maybe we are the epilogue. This game is so creepy. What is that? Why is it floating in midair? Oh, weird. Okay, we're gonna do the epilogue. No one's chatting. We're gonna click on it. So freaky. Many, many years later. Excuse my cat. Oh, we're back here in the desert. Hey, well, Grandma. Welcome. Okay. We're here. In the desert. Again. I think we'll go toward the sun. Unless... you have a preference? Oh. What? I'm streaming, but watching here too. Yeah, the new telescope is awesome. One of my viewers, their company made the mirrors for it. What? No way. Where's the bucket at? That's crazy, wow, Grandma. That's really cool. We don't have a bucket yet, DJ Zero. How's it going? This is the epilogue. I have no idea what's happening. There's a bunch of chairs. Office equipment. Just keeps cutting to black on us. We go again. Black again. Doesn't matter what I do or where I go. Is this the memory? The House of Memories or whatever it's called? Hall of Memories? I don't really know. It's the epilogue, so... Generator's running, powering something. What is it powering? And who put it out here? Who set up this generator? Power... It's connected to these lights? No. Goes past them. Cookie Nine's blog. Review the Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed the time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointing I am with its sequel, where the first game teamed with originality. Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to the fan base. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into a territory nobody asked for. An infinite deep hole? Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about the enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting, a welcome reprieve from... Yes, my cat is meowing. He's dumb. What is this? Cat dog born. Scientists confirm hybrid species. Nice. Okay. This continues. Stanley Parable developers. What are these buttons? Jim. It's my name. Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013. Creator made plans to build property into an entire franchise, but disastrous critical and commercial reception of Stanley Parable 2 has prompted developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative vision. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Yes, wow, Grandma, she's talking to me, I think. Your cat, Callie, is literally meowing back at him. Wow, that's amazing. Jim. Tried to stop me from pressing it last time. Is that the Figlies? The Stanfigurines? Those buttons are fun. Yes! Oh, how many do I get now? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah! Get them all. What's down here? Are there more figurines? Uh-oh. Back in the office. Underground. Oh, that computer's off. Do we turn it on? 24/6. Yes. I think that was a trap. You're probably right. And I did fall right into it. None of the doors open. I think I have to turn on this computer. Whoa, cat. We moved his cat tree, so we just jumped a good distance to it and nearly tipped it over. Oh, it just took control. I didn't even have to turn it on. Oh, hi, I found you. Sorry, Katie, I don't know. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read about what the developer said? Perverse and integrity of the franchise. Preserve the integrity. Goodness. What nonsense. Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Could have been the secret to the whole game. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it back through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was too obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard, in fact. Let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Ooh. Oh, move it down. Is it blocking some of the text? It's simple. All we do is change the number of the game's title screen. Yeah, easy. We also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Okay. Ooh, here we go. What subtitles are we going to pick for the Stanley Parable 3? Skeleton, Inspector, Passion of the Infinite, Stanleyverse, In Search of, Tuesday, Ice, Explosion, Love, Pirate, Laser. Perfect. Each person shout out like one option, and we'll try to pick a few of those. Stanley versus, I'm going to go with the first part of that, Jenny. I wonder how many of these we can pick. Passion of the Pirate. Stanley versus... Or is it going to replace it? Oh, it is. Okay, okay. So I can only pick one on the left column and one on the right column, probably. So I need some votes then. I've got Pirate for twice already, so we'll do that one. Passion of the Pirate. Stanley versus... Yeah, one of each column. Infinite Pirate. In Search of Pirate. Inspector Pirate. I need a tiebreaker. Or a third option. Passion of the Tuesday. It's a pretty good one. In Search of Love. Given everything we know about the game. I like how the A and the V make that lines up nicely. Title make a different game. Don't say that, Jenny. Let's do... Let's do Passion. Passion? Passion of the Love. Passion... what do we do? Skeleton Pirate. Alright. Skeleton Pirate. Let's do that. Stanley Parable 3. Skeleton Pirate. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. Alright, there we go. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Oh. Well. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it, or don't do it. What are we going to do? It's completely absurd. Stream seems to be running a little better. Yay or nay? Katie says yay. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you've put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. Oh. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement. Oh, do we get the broken achievement? Oh, of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. Oh boy, I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. A setting to adjust. Please enter the current time. Yes. All right. What do we do? Our favorite time? 12 a.m. The current time? Any preferences? While you're all coming up with the time for us to enter, I will mention that we've been doing New Year's Eve endings for our stream. Actually, we've only done one. I've talked about it 3 times, but we've only done one. And we might do that tonight. Depends on what Country Girl has to say. Do 12 a.m. Don't change it at all. I've changed it every single other time, so we could definitely not change it this time. And if you haven't been here, no, do the current time. Okay. Oh, 48. Change the other one too. Oh, too far. Not paying attention. Boom, confirm. Please adjust the slider so the computer is barely visible. We're just gonna do that because why not? Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Excellent. Haha! Stanley Parable 3 Skeleton Pirate. What? What is that? Oh no. We've done it now. Yes, so New Year's Eve ending. If Country Girl drops in and says, hey, we need to end it, we will end the stream by going BRB so that the kids can go to sleep early. So just be aware that if you see me ending the stream, wink wink, that's what's happening. The idea comes from Netflix having New Year's Eve videos that you can play for your kids to trick them into thinking it's New Year's Eve, essentially. All right, here we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427. Oh yeah,
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they heard that, Jenny.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Just hoping that they don't catch on.
And in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he, though?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor.
Was there anything that we were doing?
No one had showed up.
We just collected all the fig leaves.
Call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
I don't think we're on any specific mission.
Wrong. Shocked,
obviously we
frozen
have the
solid,
bucket to pick up to
Stanley
grab
found
some extra
himself
endings.
unable to move for the longest
We were trying to
time.
do...
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
We were trying to do the ending that is awaiting input. That's what we were doing. Door
All
shuts.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The computer out here. So I think we have to start over, unfortunately. Oh, not that way. This. No. I think we have to do an ending first before we even get that, which is going to make it really, really hard to do. So unless you all want me to, yeah, right. Unless you all want me to really try for that awaiting input ending, maybe we just do something else.
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
So we will just play like normal. If we see awaiting input, we'll grab it when we do. We'll see if we can get closer to that ending, but it's going to take a lot of work and probably most of the stream to actually get to that ending. And then I'm not even confident we can get to the ending with the bucket in hand. So I don't know if it'll actually change anything, which is pretty annoying. So we're going to go out. What? New what? New content is here. Why is that here? Now I'm really confused. Do we go to left or right door? Isn't it? That's what I've been saying, Jenny. And its attractiveness just like rubs off on me. Wouldn't you say? There's something about buckets. This bucket in particular, but buckets in general. So left door, right door, or new content. I have no idea why new content reappeared, but as far as I know, we have done all or most of the things in the new content area. Okay? So I don't know if going to new content, that's for your wife to decide. I don't know if going out here will get us anything new. There are several paths out there that we've yet to do. So chat away. Let me know which option you want. Left door, left, right, or new content. I didn't expect this to be here. So I wasn't prepared. I was going to ask you left or right, but now it's left, right, or new. Like I said, I don't think there's actually any new content out there for us to explore. Did I just mess that up? I wonder if I could have snuck past those boxes if I hadn't opened the door all the way. Dang. I'm curious about what's out there, but also I'm pretty confident that there's nothing new out there.
Stanley took the bucket with him into this little hallway and closed the doors.
What?
This was their hideout. No one would ever find them here. Of course, no one would ever find them anyway because everyone was missing. But Stanley chose to ignore this fact and instead focus on how cool the hideout was.
Yeah.
Just him and the bucket. Two renegade heroes against the world. Inside their secret, undetectable hideout. Here, next to room 417.
417.
What a treat.
That's amazing. I don't think I've ever done that before. With or without the bucket. Actually, I just realized we're going to do new content.
No, apparently not.
No? Because the achievement machine has been fixed. So let's go out here. Let's get that achievement.
New content?
Yeah, new content.
What does that mean, new content?
Almost get through there. New content! Maybe my jump circle is back. Question is, can I jump outside of my jump circle? Oh, and it still fades to black. Okay. You only get to experience that part once. Oh, no. No, you do get to experience it again. Weird.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Wait, Stanley, I've just now realized that bucket you're holding, it's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel. How did you get your hands on it? Isn't this the preview to the sequel?
Ignore it.
How do you have the bucket already? This makes no sense at all.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel?
No.
I don't remember doing that at all. You're seeing things all out of order.
Nuh-uh. Ah, give me a break.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
Man, no more jumps. Can't jump at all. Ugh, frustrating. Well, so much for that new content.
The infinite hole, the giant door. Did you see them already?
No.
Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still
no
developing
idea
them. They're not even close
what
to
you're
finished.
talking about.
How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything that a sequel to Stanley Parable could possibly be? Had I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game?
You do not trust the elevator? Yeah.
Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes, you carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish. The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable! Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you, clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, 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 I win.
Great. Turn the game volume up. Yes, there is ways. There are always ways. Go too far. Okay. Try that, see if it's any better for you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah, waiting input. And that rope is gone. Why was that gone? Why was it there in the first place?
Okay.
Not
Bucket.
everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
Wait. I'm so confused. Isn't there supposed to be new content? I'm really confused. No, it opened all the way. Dang it. Return to Stanley Parable 2 Expo Hall. I was hoping to sneak past it. Oh well. Can't do that. Alright, let's go to the Expo Hall. Let's get that achievement. No, stream! Why? Why you do this? Come on. What's even happening? Eek indeed. It's still fun even with less frames. Alright, cool. Glad to know. Why? Come on. Open up. And now it's working? I have no idea what's going on. I didn't change anything. I didn't change anything to make it go worse, but... Alright, whatever. It's back.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Yep. 2. Thanks. Let's go.
Yes,
want that
you see,
achievement.
isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
I'm curious
Think of
what
all
he's
the
gonna
new
say when I
territory
get
we'll
it.
cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely
Just needs to
new
buffer a bit.
experience built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't
I
quite
get
nailed down
2
what
buckets?
exactly the Stanley Parable
What's
2
gonna
is
happen when I
going
get to the
be,
bucket room?
but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Ta-da.
It'll all work itself out. Game development is much... Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. The new bucket. I gotta check that out. Button that says your name. New achievement. Yes. Gotta get this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It just works. Except it didn't.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you
Right
pull
here?
it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that. Here we go. Ready? Chink. Aha! Got it.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait.
What?
What in the holy hell is going on? You've got the achievement?
Got it.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who
Nope.
fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure? Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
I really messed with him. Oh, that's great. Got him. Payback, buddy.
Okay, now we gotta go check out the bucket. See if the bucket is actually
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
attainable. Again, a second time. We get 2 buckets, 1 in each hand. Do we become twice as attractive? Ooh. The possibilities. Here we go. Give me that bucket. Bucket. Oh, there's a bucket!
Wait, there are 2 buckets here?
Yes!
How did you get a second bucket? Oh,
Give
no.
me that bucket.
The warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Bucket. No! What just happened?
Stanley! Oh, thank God. I didn't
What?
lose you.
Where'd my
Stanley,
bucket go?
The power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them.
No!
I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk.
Oh.
I hope one day you can forgive me.
You monster. Give me back my bucket. Oh. What will I do? How will I continue playing this game? You thought he shot me? Yeah. Curse you, narrator. What? I can't even pick up the handle. What? Narrator? Why? What am I supposed to do now? I can't just pick it up. I can't. Narrator blew it up. What's the point of even playing now? Your eyes are leaking. I'm so sad. Bucket, you will always remember you. What? There's more bucket pamphlets. What? But it's so weird. Why is that too different? Whole new office. Red. So much red.
Calling it the Stanley Parable
Can I get another
is just so
Figley?
much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
Out of order.
But the Stanley Parable
You've been
2,
here already.
now that's an artistic statement right
Rude.
there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I don't even know what to do with myself now. 2 times New Roman, 2 Road Geek Transport Heavy, 2 Rocket Pop half italic. Are these just different fonts? 2 Shackleton, 2 Keep on Truckin'. I don't recognize most of these. I think they're just fonts. What am I supposed to do now? You're home! Oh, just in time for us to never play this game again. You think you gained 35 pounds on the ride? Welcome home, Eric. Hopefully all in muscle. Check out the jump circle. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's still at 0. Because of all the bugs. Oh, yuck. Yeah, it's still at 0, Katie.
You know what? let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? I didn't. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Oh. Yeah, the narrator destroyed our bucket. Now we're just some bucketless schmuck. What's in here? Have I been in here before? Oh, this is the balloons. Yeah. Yeah. I had one in my hands, and we went over there to get the second bucket. He was gonna give us 2, and then he was like, "Wait, you can't have 2." And then he literally blew them up in my hands. And now I have no bucket. I just don't know what to do with myself now. We got our achievement. The free new and easy achievement. It did just work because we went through the epilogue. We're now playing the Stanley Parable 3, by the way. Skeleton Pirate is the subtitle. So if you missed that, that's what we're doing. Oh, you know it. Get him back for the damage he's caused us. Should we do the infinite hole? Eric, Jenny, have you two gone back and watched any of the previous streams? Holy moly. I love this diagram. Depth, space, science, more. The giant Stanley head is moving. It's rotating, I think. I think the whole statue is rotating. Or was just the head moving? Now you're freaking me out, Jenny. You creeped me out. I think it's just the whole thing is rotating. Eric, we've had like glimpses of Stanley since the original game. This is a figurine recreation of him, but the intro video to the game shows a bit of Stanley, mostly from behind, so you don't like see a direct shot of his face or whatever. But Katie and I did this one.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Forever.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Stunning leap forward for video games. So yeah. Infinite hole right there. Should we test it out? See how long we can fall for before giving up and quitting, because it's infinite, right? It just goes on forever and ever. That's how infinite works. Nothing on the outside here. Katie, you already know how it goes, and we've been over this. I cannot jump. Thanks for reminding me. I will walk in because I spent all of my jumps in the jump circle. So I will walk. Thank you very much. There it goes.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue.
Should we press the teleport button? G to go back up?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go
Stanley
back to the
an
top.
elephant? Elephants
Maybe do
can't
it on
jump.
the sooner rather than later spectrum.
Should we
of
teleport?
things.
Katie says no. Teleport, teleport. Anyone? Anyone?
Okay, Stanley. I
He
don't
wants
know
us to
quite how to say
teleport.
this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite
Exaggerated.
nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain.
Oh, Eric says no. Of
It's an
course.
extremely deep.
Always.
I don't want anyone
opposed
to
to the
say that
narrator.
it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom
Hey,
of the hole.
Trombone Dalek,
You
how's it
found me
going?
out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Oh, sorry, Katie.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole
I had
was
a
as
good
deep
time.
as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Maybe you're the problem.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't
You're
mean.
just chilling in
Why
Scotland.
don't we just put all
Whoa,
this
sounds like
behind us
fun.
and agree to just call the hole
On vacation?
mostly infinite. If that works for you,
Work trip?
then go ahead
Other?
and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
All right. Teleport. Shall we go? No, there's a few pieces of paper, a coffee mug that surprisingly didn't break after hitting the bottom of an infinitely deep hole, and lots of cigarette butts. That's gross. Wait a few? Okay. Katie, I'm going to be taking cues from Eric because you already went through this. I know you know what to do to get a certain ending, so... Or not an ending, but to get a certain outcome. I don't think there's an ending to this area, but friend got married yesterday. I decided to make a whole trip of it, going to Liverpool today for the second half of my trip. Nice. That's always fun, using opportunities like that to actually like visit and explore and see sights. That's really cool. My wife and I spent about a month in Germany. We went for a game church mission trip back when we were more involved with them, and stayed there for about a month and just had a great time. She did a lot of studying abroad in Germany. First time in the UK. Okay, nice. I've never been to the UK myself, but so she had a lot of friends that we were able to stay with, so that was really cool. Eric, your call. Say when. Nothing's happening yet. Or Jenny, you haven't seen this content, or anyone but Katie. Sorry, Katie. Every pause button is Roman numeral 2. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Sad. Meeting at 2 p.m. What? Just a few core. Just a few more. All right. Waiting. We are exploring some of the new content in the Stanley Parable 2, and the monster of a narrator destroyed our buckets. I don't feel quite so attractive anymore now that I don't have my bucket with me. Bam, bam. Buttons do nothing. Went to Ireland with your dad and very pregnant sister 8 years ago. My nephew can tell everyone he's been to Ireland too. Nice. Down. G to return to the surface. bit of like light that touches the side of the wall whenever I get close, which is kind of weird, right? Like if that light up there is somehow reflecting off the wall, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Odd. Well, here we are, in a hole. Waiting like you asked us to. Waiting like you asked me to. While we're here, we can talk about Discord scams. I had a couple people recently message me. One person in particular. 2 more minutes? What are we waiting for, Eric? This one person in particular messaged me and told me that they had accidentally reported my Steam profile to the Steam police or whatever. They didn't say police. And that they needed me to like cooperate somehow in order to like prevent my account from being suspended or something. I questioned them a little bit. They were mute. We had a mutual server, right? So I was not sure if they were telling the truth or not, or if there was something else going on. And so I questioned them a little bit, and yeah, it definitely was, Katie. I'll get to it. I'll get to the details here in a moment. And so I laughed at them. I told them, lol, pics or it didn't happen. And they sent me a screenshot. They sent me a screenshot of their chat with Steam support about accidentally reporting my account or something like that. And I didn't. You got to the punchline. Yeah. I don't remember if the screenshot they showed me gave any indication that they were chatting through Steam or whatever with this person. I think the color scheme matched Steam, and so it looked like it was, but I don't remember seeing anything official. The thing that caught my eye, though, was the Steam support person told them that in order to like continue the conversation, or in order to like prevent my account from being suspended, they had to like get me to communicate with the Steam support person. So they told this random person, I don't know if they were a dude or not, that they had to reach out to me, not the Steam support person. And on top of that, I had to communicate with the Steam support person via Discord. I laughed at them again because there is no way that Steam would use a third-party platform to like talk about account stuff, right? I mean, maybe they do it via email, but there's no way that they would do it over Discord. I think he was talking about like legal issues or something like that too, like trying to get my account back or whatever. And so I was like, dude, you're dumb. Like, leave me alone. There's no way I'm gonna reach out to this person. And their response was like, all right, bro, like, you know, I tried. I just wanted to let you know. I was like, okay, sure. Yeah, so I checked my Steam account. Like, I have 2-factor authentication on my Steam account, so no one's gonna sign into my account or anything. I checked my standing, and I'm still in good standing with Steam, so I laughed it off and ignored it. And then someone else messaged me. Has it been 2 minutes yet? I wasn't paying attention. Someone else messaged me and said, again, we had a mutual server together. But they messaged me and said, hey, can I tell you a knock joke? I was like, no. I don't know you. So no thanks. And their response was, Joe Mama. okay. It's like, all right. All right, G, here we go. Boom.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Even more ideas for the sequel. All right. Yeah, so I just ignored them and left it. Yeah, 2 ahead and hit G. Go ahead. Oh, you meant, okay, you said, yeah, go ahead and hit G. That's what you meant to type. Okay. All right. Great. All right. Well, on to the rest of the new features of the Stanley Parable 2, or 3, as we all know. Yeah, so 2 separate people. I've received a couple friend requests from people. Oh yeah, another one like sent me a friend request or whatever, and then they just spammed me with like a link to a website or another Discord server or something like that. How do we kill this bucket destroying narrator? I don't know, Eric. I don't know. Sorry, say one more time how the Steam report story ended. My dog was barking and I want to hear the end of the story. They sent me a screenshot of their conversation with the Steam support person, and there was nothing obvious to show that it was actually done on Steam. So that was a little suspicious. Then the Steam support person told this random dude that he had to convince me to chat with them rather than them reaching out to me via like Steam approved channels or whatever, right? And then finally, the Steam support person told this random dude that I had to communicate with Steam support via Discord, like by messaging them directly. And so I laughed in his face again, and I said Steam wouldn't use a third-party platform like Discord in order to handle like account-related, legal-related stuff. Like, that's just not going to happen. Steam's not going to do that. They're a big enough corporation. They might use email, but they're not going to use a third-party platform like Discord. So, and then he was like, okay, bro, sorry, like, I just, So the way scams like this typically work is one person, typically, you know, this random person here, typically someone that you either know or whatever. I've seen it happen on Facebook. They will message you and say, hey, you know, something happened or whatever, try and scare you essentially. And then they try to put you in contact with someone else who is the actual scammer. Now, it may be the exact same person. Who knows? This is the internet. No one knows you're a dog. But what they do is they put you in contact with this authority figure, or this, you know, this person who is the support person or whatever the case may be. And then that person, you know, assuming you go through and talk with them, they're counting on the fact that you think they are an authority, that they are an authentic, authorized person, right, to handle this situation. And so if I speak to that second person, then the idea is I can provide account information or payment information or something to that person because they're an official Steam support person, and then get scammed. Either that, or they send you a link to a phishing site where they take your credentials after you try and enter them to sign into your account. They do it with Microsoft Office 365 all the time for work. We get so many emails of people getting phishing scams trying to get them to enter their username and password. Oh yeah, very rude. Very, very rude. Yep. So yeah, that was my Discord scam story. Oh, this other person spammed me with some links or whatever, and I messaged him back. I was like, hey, that's a great way to get yourself blocked. Like, you don't just spam people you just met with garbage links and Discord servers or whatever it was. They didn't respond back, so I blocked him. Rude, but also laughably dumb. Well, and that's the catch, right? Like, I don't remember who I was talking to, but you know what? We're not playing the game right now. I had one of those IRS warrant scam calls where I was at work. Okay, yep. Those ones have been going around. I was talking to someone and they told me that prosecutor's office. That's hilarious. So I was talking with someone and they told me the reason that there are spelling and grammatical errors in a lot of scam emails is because scammers don't want the people who would pick up on those kind of things to contact them back. They don't want those people to go through. I mean, they want everyone to go through the scam process, right? And get scammed, but they're not counting on people who catch the spelling and the grammar errors to follow through on that. What they're hoping for is elderly or maybe young people, right? Stuff like that. People who would read through that, not really notice the spelling or grammatical errors and just go, "Oh no, my account has been hacked and I need to provide you with payment information in order to authenticate myself as the correct user." That's what they're looking for. They want people who get scared easily and don't catch details like that. I got a, we're on our way to your building right now to shut off your electricity calls. I wasted the guy's time for a good 10 minutes. Excellent. Yep. Those are good. We don't get a lot of scam calls at work. I don't know if our phone provider filters those out or if they just don't call our number. But I get a lot of spam calls directly to my phone, to my work phone, even my personal phone sometimes. The nice thing about my personal phone is that my phone number doesn't match the area that I live in. So if I see something from the area code of the phone number that matches mine, I can pretty safely ignore it. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so scams. Fun stuff. All right, here we are. Back in the Stanley Parable. What are we doing next? Anyone who isn't Katie? Any thoughts? You can see out those windows, the light's so bright. My mom got one of the IRS scam calls too. Lol, she scolded the guy. I was like, you know what you're doing is evil, right? The guy was like, yeah, and so what? They hung up. Oh man. Well, Eric, we can, there's the show stage here. Try getting the Holes bank details. Hey, welcome, first time chatter. Avernal? Trying to read that, sorry. Avernal. Yeah, welcome. How's it going? You want the Holes bank details? I don't know if I can get the Holes bank details. Maybe we can scam the hole. Maybe the narrator will fall for a scam. I don't know. Hey, not bad, not bad. We're playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. Just hanging out, having a good time, exploring a bunch of the new content here. We've actually gone through all of this once already, but we found a story loop somehow that got us back here. So we're exploring some of this content over again because some people haven't seen it yet, but also trying to get through it so we can get back to some of the new content and preferably destroy the narrator because he destroyed our buckets, and we're all kind of pissed about that. So that's what we're doing. Eric, what are our options? There's the show floor here where the Stanley Parable 2 new features are being displayed. We can check out any of those. This hole is still jumpable. Yes, important. We can leave this area, which I think ends the run and lets us loop back to the beginning so that we can go through a new run of the game. So those are options. I don't know why, but for some reason people with purple names are just so incredibly hard to read. On this screen. My other screen here, which has actually Twitch showing, it shows up so much nicer, so much easier. But let's end it? End it how? You mean leave the area? Other than showing you purple's a notoriously bad color for visibility. Yeah, and it's only here in Restream, the Restream chat, that it's so hard to read because it's a blue background, or kind of a blue-gray background, and I can't hardly see it. Your name is green. You're just colorblind. Oh man. Now I'm all self-conscious. Yeah, you mean leave? Okay. Well, you didn't pick the right option, Eric, so I'm gonna jump down this hole again because I want you to see what this does.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
There you go. Infinite hole trip number 2.
Had enough?
Teleport.
I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Just to get back to the narrator, we're gonna go in the hole again.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I am starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
I know you don't like doing what the narrator suggests, but it's worth it. Trust me. So we're going to do what he suggests, and we're going to teleport back up.
Well, there it is.
Boom.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
An aggressive divot. Eric, I can't do it. You have to see this. It's so good. We have to go in the hole one more time. That's a militarized pothole. Nice. Good one. All right, here we go. Back in the hole.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge?
Who am I to judge?
You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the
Yep.
teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Okay, I lied. I'm sorry. Oh.
Is
Nope,
the,
I didn't lie.
Teleport button not working?
I can't get out.
You sure?
You sure?
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing?
It's not working,
Well,
guys.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Yes.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Well, there you go. That was it. Or was it? It was an infinitely big hole. This is one of the best things about the new content, in my opinion. There you go, close up of Stanley. There's our boy. I admit, this is amazing. Puppies. Change yourself.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
Change your mind.
My head's
Yep.
stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine. My head's stronger. Now
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a
Narrator
single moment.
is
So
really
how
a
about
monster.
if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years
Many
here
years.
in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip. Still can't teleport out. My God. Oh, it does end. Okay. But I think it just puts me back at the entrance to the area. Yep. Okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Did this reset? Can I get my bucket back? Better give me that bucket. No, it's still destroyed. It's all that remains in my bucket. Tell me about it. If only. Only we had a bucket to go into that hole with. Alright, well. There are plenty of other features here, but none of them quite as exciting as the bucket or the hole. Let's say we move on. We gained our achievement. We checked the figurines. There's no more of them. We jumped in the hole. We had some fun in the hole.
All right.
And
have you
we
seen
lost our
everything you
bucket.
wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Both of our buckets. Sigh. Oh, he's got to walk us through this too.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
There it is. 36 jumps.
Well, I mean,
Can't
there's
jump.
potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes.
that was my
yes,
bucket,
this
too.
is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding,
bucket.
Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at
can.
all. It's a lot of gags.
There's nothing in here.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but
Oh,
they
there's a
don't
lot
add
of
up to
buckets.
anything.
So many buckets.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic
walked
of the
around last
first
time we were in
game.
here and didn't
I wanted
find
fans
anything.
to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect.
Tastefully, of course.
With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
No,
I suppose it could.
it's a
but it would
solid
need
rail
a
all the way
really,
around.
Really tremendous
Doors are
title
closed.
screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2."
Chairs.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
No way to get down there.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Stanley Parable 2. I know, right? Too bad I wasted my jumps. I mean, to be fair, there is no evidence that jumps would work outside of the jump circle. So, there's that. What? Why are
This
we doing
is the
this
story
again?
of a man named Stanley.
Okay, I'm gonna skip it this time. We watch it every single time.
Stanley
So, sorry, but here we are. Balloons are still here, so new
All of his
content is still
co-workers were
active.
gone. What could it mean?
Question is,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
question is, do I get my bucket back? Here it is, moment of truth. There it is! Bucket's back! Alright! Bucket's back, baby! Give me that.
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego
rope
and
is
then
back.
proceeded onward.
Checked his ego. What? Okay, waiting input again. Sure, why not? Wasted. Ouch. New content's still there. Huh. I wonder if it's just gonna always be available now? I have no idea. Okay. Should we go through the left or the right door?
Stanley
Y'all.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Door on the left, like the narrator said, or door on the right? Eric, you know, if you keep always contradicting the narrator and choosing opposite to his preference, we're gonna run out of story. We will eventually run out of story. But I know there's content on the right still, so we can go right because no one else has spoken up yet.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but
weird.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Go right, says the bucket. Go right. All the doors are locked.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned
There
out
it
to be
is.
correct? Was this better than the meeting
What
room?
a magnificent
yes, Stanley
room.
thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to
How
be.
can you go along with someone like that? I know, but if you want to experience all of the story, what are you gonna do?
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand
What are you gonna do,
adventure.
Eric?
Stanley
you tell
reflected
me.
on all
right?
they'd been through together. First, walking through
What are
the
you gonna
door
do?
on the right.
Same
then
content
walking to the lounge,
over and
then
over
arriving
and
at the
over
lounge. What a
and
thrilling journey the
over
bucket
and
had
over and over and over and
inspired.
over again. Is that what you're gonna do? Is that what we are gonna do?
Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most truly at home. Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a
I don't know what
bucket
to tell
can
you.
even
I don't like the
feel at
narrator.
home.
But in order to experience the game in its entirety,
Stanley
maybe.
decided to
All
just
right.
give the bucket absolutely as much time as it needed to be in the lounge. Clearly, the bucket and the employee lounge shared a special connection.
Okay. We're moving on. I think that's the last dialogue line. Eric, or anyone else for that matter, are we going to go left or straight? The narrator says
Finally,
left.
the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
If we go left, we can go to the meeting room, then up to the boss's office or somewhere else. There's also the cargo elevator, or there is another cargo elevator out there, as well as the phone and stuff like that. Jenny said go left and left, then run back out. Jenny said left and she was first, so I think we will.
And so the two of them detoured through the
I
maintenance
stopped
section
it,
and
but I
walked
can't.
straight ahead to the opposite door.
Can't get through. Oh. Yeah, I got stuck. So that's the way to the meeting room. This is so satisfying. This is an elevator. We haven't done this one much. Game says no. Yes, indeed. Nice try, but no. Yeah, we haven't done this option much because it involves listening to the narrator, and as you've all just experienced, we have problems listening to the narrator. Should we go down the elevator or out the door to the meeting room? That'll take us to the boss's office or to the staircase or somewhere else maybe. I have never done the elevator with the bucket, Eric. Never. Sounds like that's where we're going. Sounds like we're doing the elevator. Send the bucket down the elevator, go to the meeting and find your TPS report. I don't think I can drop the bucket, unfortunately. Once the bucket has been picked up, it cannot be dropped unless it's destroyed by an evil narrator. So, there we go. Oh, loading.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What? What is this? It's the line.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
This is an
We've come together
intervention.
here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
No, you can't have my bucket.
Isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes,
My
not this
computer.
bucket that they've never seen before.
I
Yes,
want
I
the
know
bucket.
I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's
I
do
like
it.
this. I like this. The fans want the Adventure Line, so the fans get the Adventure Line. Here we go. I don't know if we've ever seen the mannequin. Have we seen the mannequin before? I mean, I have, because it's from the original game. I don't know if any of you have seen the mannequin before. All right, well, there's nothing else in here, so we're going to follow the Adventure Line. Elevator's not working anymore. Can we go past this? No. Whoa, almost. Can't go over there. Okay. Yeah, I think we're out of options here. We have to follow the Adventure Line. Cute baby. Yeah, it'd be a shame if it burned in a fire, but...
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh, here we go with the music again, too. Whoa, jeez. What? I don't think you're supposed to be down here. I think I just broke the game. Oh no. Oh no. What is even happening? There's no collision. Oh, maybe there's some collision. But some of this doesn't have any collision because I didn't expect it to be down here. Yes, we live here now. We'll never leave. Shoot, I clipped through something and broke it all. You can't hear me? Oh no. Sorry about that. I didn't realize the music was so loud. I'm gonna go back down to about -9 decibels here. Please. Okay, let's try that. Sorry about that. I was just talking about how I was clipping through everything, and we're probably stuck, and we'll have to begin the game again in order to get out. Oh, that is still really loud. Can you hear me at all? It's totally added to the experience. Rip. Yep, we're just stuck down here now. I love it. Don't hear your voice. Wow. That's hurtful, Eric. Yeah, rude. Indeed. Well. No idea, Penny. The rudest. Yeah, well, this sucks. Are you all ready to begin the game again? I can speed run to this point again and not break it. But I think we're out of options. If you can hear me. There we go. I think we're out of options. I think we have to begin the game again. Unless there's something else that you desperately want to see in this black hole. Speak now, or yeah. Speak now, or oh yeah, no, definitely, Eric. There's no way out of this hole that I can find. I can clip through objects, which already tells me I'm probably not supposed to be here. They didn't expect anyone to be in that area, so therefore they didn't add collision detection. The music's not ending, which I imagine it will as the narrator begins to talk more. But yeah, I hopped on top of a chair or clipped through a chair, which allowed me to clip through the fence that was keeping me out of this area, and then I fell. I'm stuck. You've changed your mind about the narrator? Oh, how so? Let me begin again while you tell us about why you changed your mind. And changed it to what? From what? I don't use that option very often, because I don't usually get stuck.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
What
memo.
if the awaiting input is deliver the bucket onto the void? Just for you, Eric.
Stanley cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace.
Gentle
Protective,
embrace.
Yet delicate. Assertive,
Wait.
yet compassionate.
Excuse me. Ugh. Mustache / beard hair in my mouth. That rope is gone. And also the awaiting input is gone. So I think that just progressed the awaiting input storyline. Interesting. Again, I'm not stopping for questions because we're getting back to that area so we can actually complete that
Stanley
storyline.
had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to
Oink.
the opposite door.
Nope.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I
right.
knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned
Chair
for
for
you,
me.
Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
I don't want to hear it.
The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
Ooh,
Because that's
climb
what
up on
fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
Bucket.
Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
Too much
Don't you want
time
another
with it.
story involving the Adventure Line?
No.
We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Fine. Okay, here we go. Broom Closet, an underrated character. Indeed.
Whee!
You are
Look
correct.
at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Here we go with the silly music again. I'm not trying to clip through anything. Yeah, it was right here. I clipped through this chair somehow or climbed on top of it. Like that. Yep, that got me over the fence. Bitch, we're counting on that, developers. Alright, here we go. Seating, back in the office.
Now this is what the
There it
Stanley
is.
Parable is all about. Don't you
All
remember all
about.
those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Such good
Also,
jokes.
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes. It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
This is not original content. That line that he quoted there was that was from a portion of the game where I was disobeying him, and he basically just You told me that everyone thinks I'm a horrible, terrible person. Where is this going? None of this looks like original content. Where are we at now? Oh, door's shut. No way down from here.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh no.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along.
The bucket has fixed you to this reality.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
Can I turn this off?
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Everyone, I mean, you're a horrible, terrible person, but you
now
value
listen to
buckets,
me.
so it
it's
makes up for
crucial
it.
that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
I can't go out that way.
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Jeez. What? Not a very good machine if you turn it on and it
Destroyer, my prized
destroys
creation.
itself.
You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you. Tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now.
Bucket Destroyer merchandise.
Friend.
Yep.
For the moment in time that you were here, you were.
They had a bunch of that Stanley Parable 2 merchandise in the show floor, and I was like, ooh, I would actually wear some of that. That's pretty cool. What happened? Here we go. Back to the game. What? That's it? That's it? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
That was unexpected.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, Bucket's still here. Rope's gone for whatever reason. I died? You... Did the narrator say that's what happened? Did I miss that? I'll take my bucket again.
Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
The entire construct of reality died. Yeah, alright. The Bucket Destroyer moved on from buckets to reality itself. Okay, well, left or right door then? I guess that's where we're at. New content just takes us back to the show floor, which we explored most of on our last playthrough, so we're good on that, I think.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Door on my left, door on my right. If we want to do the awaiting input storyline, feels like you should see what happens if you feed it The stray cat. I mean, bucket. Yeah, we can certainly go back and do that storyline again and see what happens if we feed it the bucket. I fear losing the bucket forever, but I don't think that's going to happen. The bucket was in fact destroyed when we went through the new content back here, and we still got it back. So it's probably safe to feed it to the bucket destroyer and get it back afterward. Should we just run through that storyline real quick? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm feeling? Also, it is 11 o'clock PST, and for everyone involved, that's our normal stream schedule. Black Mamba, hey, how's it going? You want to do that one again? Okay.
This was not the correct
Chat
way to the
has
meeting
spoken.
room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply
Same for
the
such
place
bucket
to be.
erasure. Well, you're outvoted at this
And
point,
here it
Eric.
was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better
Avernal
than the meeting room?
and Black Mamba
Yes,
have
Stanley
both
thought to
made
himself.
it
Yes, perhaps it
somewhat
truly
clear
was.
that
How
that's the
insightful the
storyline they want.
Never mind. The bucket
And
was
only your
wrong.
seniority
Stanley took the door on his left
gets
to go
you,
back to the meeting room.
any weight on this.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight
But
ahead to the opposite door.
we're gonna do it. It is 11 o'clock, so normal stream ending time is upon us. So we will do this story here, and I think we'll call it for the night.
I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh, I can't jump off.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
Did this
It's
truck
this
only light
bucket
up
you're carrying around
once?
everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley
once it
Parable.
moved? I
It's
thought it
just
was lit up from the
sequel
beginning.
content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never
And
seen
like I said, I'm
before. Yes,
pretty
I know I'm the one who
confident,
gave
like
you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story
60%
involving the
sure
Adventure Line? We could make the
that we'll
Adventure
get our
Line go
bucket
somewhere
back.
new.
Okay,
Yes,
there it lit up.
yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Yes, the fans.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is
that was
what the
quick.
Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Great jokes.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then.
Such a mean
Let's do it
narrator.
for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going
right.
to have to give something up.
Yeah, I get it. I wanted
you
to see
get
if
it,
I could
Stanley?
fit through here.
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
Can't seem to get over this.
is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the
I could
rich
pop
lore
up
of the
on this
Stanley
chair.
Parable.
I could
True,
maybe step
it also
over
was
that.
not in the original game, but it's such a well fleshed out character with so much personality that to me it already
Yeah.
feels as though it's been
Can't get
part
through
of the
there.
cast
Okay.
all along. Don't you agree? Can
Can't
you
tell if
guess
that
what the
door's
Bucket
open.
Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Okay. Well, here we go. Oh, that's a
Now
lot
listen to
of
me. It's
holes.
crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will
Jeez.
do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
Singular
I can hear
personality
you
trait.
saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to
We'll
join
dump
the
it in.
pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore
What?
the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that
Can't?
its desire to crush buckets
Why isn't
is
I
so
looking in it
densely
and not-
loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What
I
other
can't.
object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom
can't do
Closet?
it.
Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the bucket
I don't
destroyer
understand.
is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it.
I'm
We can't
trying.
get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the bucket destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Cries, not the bucket. I couldn't. Apparently, I couldn't bring Stanley to part with the bucket. That's what happens when you mess with the bucket.
The bucket destroyer.
Well,
My prized creation. You had so much potential.
We
were going to do
figured
such
it out.
marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories
Oh,
about
no.
you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were
Causality said no.
magnificent.
Yep. Well, there you go. Unable to change the outcome of that story. That ending. And there you have it. Oh, so the narrator created the bucket destroyer? Yes, it was him. He's the monster all along. Curse him. And not only does he destroy my bucket when I try to pick up a second bucket, but he actively creates bucket destroying machines to destroy the only bucket that I have. So, monster for sure. All right, let's go back to the main menu. Oh, going to the Stanley Parable 2 show floor must have reset our epilogue. Interesting. Absolutely monstrous. Okay, well, that is enough of that. Thank you all for tuning in. For those of you that are new, you're welcome to check out my Discord. We hang out there and we chat a little bit here and there. You can also check out links. I stream on YouTube, as well as you can follow me on Twitter if you want. I don't actually post anything there yet. Yeah, Jenny, it was. But going through the Stanley Parable 2 show floor, I think reset that. 8 days and 14 hours. Well done, Eric. Congrats on your monstrous lead. 4 days and 21 hours. Oh, Katie too, 7 days, 7 hours. Only about a full day and 7 hours behind. That's not bad. Grr indeed. Adam Conover streaming. I like Adam Conover. Dominion. Yes. All right. So yeah, you can check out those links. You can check out the Discord. I post going live notifications to the Discord. You can also catch me on Facebook right there. Yes, it is only about 2 hours. I mean, what are we in right now? Where's my timer? I know I have a live timer somewhere. Oh, right there. 2 hours and 23 minutes. So, yeah. It, a little longer than 2 hours usually. But, anyway. New people, follow the links if you want. Check out the stuff if you want. We will be back on Friday. You're out again Friday, Katie? Why? Is it because I tried to destroy the bucket? Is that it? Or is it because the narrator destroyed the buckets? Hopefully going salmon fishing. Oh, I love salmon. Oh, salmon is so good. Do you cook your salmon? Or do you eat it raw? Is that why you ignored my DM? Anyway, we'll be back on Friday. We stream from Jenny, don't bleh. Don't bleh me. No seafood for this kid. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. We will be back. I'm not even going to read chat on Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific time. No, wait. We're changing our hours. Oh, gosh. Am I ready to do that now? Ugh. Just got back from camping yesterday. I know. You missed last Friday's stream too. Goodness. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna update our hours for the summer. Yes, starting at 10 p.m. It's already 7:20 p.m. Wednesday. What? I'm living in the past. Yeah. No, I mean, I guess that's possible. I'll eat your portions. Anyway, 10 p.m. So exclamation point schedule is wrong. New Zealand. Oh wow, very cool. Well, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. That's pretty cool. As far forward as time goes. We'll be starting at 10 p.m. Pacific time. 10 p.m. Pacific time on Friday or Saturday if you're in New Zealand. Yeah, anyway. Time zones are weird. I have to work with mountain time at work, and so only just an hour difference, but it makes for some confusing conversations sometimes. Just today I was talking with a client telling them that we would be doing some work at 4:30 their time, but I said 3:30 and they were like, no, 4:30, and I was like, what? I thought, yes. No, yes. 4:30 your time, 3:30 my time. We got it cleared up. Yes, 10 p.m. Pacific time in New Zealand on Saturday, Eric. That is correct. No. It'll be 10 p.m. Pacific time on Friday, but it will be Saturday in New Zealand at that point. So, yeah, that's fun. Anyway, time zones, right? 3 p.m. Cool. Well, that's when I'll be streaming next. So if you want to follow or join the Discord server for going live notifications, you are welcome to. Thank you so much for stopping by this time. It was fun. We had fun. Oh man, now you're just confusing me. 5 p.m.? Is it 5 p.m. or is it 3 p.m.? No one will ever know. There is absolutely no way that we could ever figure this out for certain. And with that said, it's confusing me. I'm confusing me. Nice. With that being said, we're going to wrap up the stream for the evening. Thank you all so much. Feel free to stick around and support Wow Grandma, who was in stream earlier. She's a good friend of mine, IRL friend of mine. We like to raid her every chance we get. So stick around if you want to raid her. And otherwise, I will catch you all on Friday. Thanks. Love you all. Take care. Bye.